Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, week 2 happens. What's up, bitches? It's your friendly neighborhood commissioner here, coming to you live from your Paper Champ League offices, based in Magna, Utah. Yes, I'm in a good mood, as you can tell, because I got my week 1 W out of the way. And speaking of week 1, giving a shout out to all my week 1 winners. Puppies, Turkish, Juan, Decepticons, and, of course, special shout out to G-Time, Mules, winning on dial-up internet. He's dialing up a W, so I'm going to give him a special shout out for that. So, way to go, G-Time, way to go. My losers for the week, Ty, 99, Doggies, Deputy, Mr. Burns, and Balls. It's only week 1. Nothing to fear at all. I know you guys are chomping at the bit to get back to week 2. We'll come up in week 2 here in just a moment. So I know you guys are frothing in the mouth here. So let's get it going. Week 1 review was a overall great 3 matchups. Our games of the week were decent, as well as Juan versus Balls. They were great games. Choco Thai division represented well. You guys are great. But overall, though, great games to watch. They were close, tense, and high scoring. So good job, fellas. Keep it up. Hopefully, week 2 is like that for everybody. Let's keep it going. I was thinking about regrading the draft. Some of you had said, you know what? No, I'm not regrading the draft. I'm the commissioner. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to judge. I'm here to lay down the law, even when I'm not supposed to, like some other commissioners that I know. They lay down the law when they're not supposed to, and that's what I'm here for. So, kiss my ass. It's until you get your own league. Other than that, though, I will say that the Mr. D Plus puppies did a great job drafting 90% Jet players and beating 99. So I commend you, sir. Kudos. Week 2 is here on the horizon, and we wanted to get our sponsor here, get him out of the way. I do like our sponsor this week. I usually refer to them as Old Dependable, and just like your fantasy football players, you want them old, dependable, reliable. And I've always referred to Bud Light as our my dependable go-to guy on that beer. You know, it's your bubbly buddy, as someone once told me. It's delicious. It washes down good eats and bad eats, and the pain and tears and sorrow of a bad fantasy week, and reality too sometimes. So just like after a few beers, just like that steak ass hoe that you saw at the bar, your fantasy team looked good. And then week 1 happened. Oof, yeah, that's what happens when you sober up. It gets ugly. It gets ugly fast. So drink up, me hearties. Week 1 is over, though, so don't worry about it. And fret not, losers. Season is young, like I said. You assholes that won week 1, myself included, you haven't won shit. You losers that lost, you haven't lost anything. The season is still big and right in front of us. So keep trucking along, keep plugging away, keep trading. And, no one's won anything yet. So week 2, here we go. Some tasty matchups, some exciting things happening. So, Tyler, stay awake, buddy. Stay awake. Here we are. Let's talk. Let's talk about our game of the week. And I think it's the Battle of 1-0s this week. It's about time I had one of these, and it's going to be Turkish Commish. So, eat it, bitches. Eat it. Let's break it down. QBs. I think old Big Ben's going to have a decent game at home. They won't want to lose again, even though that Niners D was looking pretty stout. I think Big Ben will have a decent game here as compared to Tannehill. I know Tannehill does have some decent weapons here, but I'm gonna take Ben on this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give that to the commish. Third person commish. The third person commish. Running backs. TJ, you want a landslide? Don't need to say any more on that one. Wide receivers. It's a draw. Kind of a low point for us both. Dez is hurt for me. Keenan Allen maybe will help that a little bit. Julian Edelman is decent PPR guy, even though we're half PPR. Don't kill me, T. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll give the slight edge to myself, but not by much. I'm just gonna say it's a draw. So tight end, I'm gonna give it to Jimmy all day. Jimmy is the man, so that's a gimme. That D, the Bills D is looking tough. They do go against New England, but I still will give that D advantage to you there, T. So it's looking like old Turkish has the edge this week on the game of the week. So way to go, Turk. Looking forward to it. Balls at 99. QB breakdown there. I think old Balls has got that hands down. Running back. Haven't looked at all the running backs. One guy that's going to stand out to me this week, I think, honestly, is AP. He should have a good week. I don't think Minnesota screws up again and does what they did last week. I just don't think they will. So, yeah, I'm thinking AP should have a decent week. So, and then you got there wide receivers. Balls, you've got the wide receivers. So, you've got the wide receivers. And besides, DT is in a run first offense. So, yeah, I'm going to give that one to Mr. Balls there. Tight end, it's I'm gonna give it to Witten. I'm gonna give it to Balls here just because Dez is out and he'll get more red zone looks and he'll get more catches just by default. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll with Balls on that one. And then Balls, I'm giving you that Niner D, and it's not a homer pick. I think that Niner D is for real. You watch it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Balls this week on that one. So there we go. Down the line, Juan at Pups. Juan, you got Matt Ryan against the G-Man. That Giants defense looked terrible, so I'm going to take you guys, or I'm going to take Matt Ryan Juan on that QB pick over Romo. And Romo is a little banged up, but even still, they're missing Dez too, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with Juan on that. Running back, I'm going with Juan as well. El Guapo, as he's known in the Twitter sphere. Carlos Hyde, I will take him. Definitely. I know that he has Puppies has a plethora of running backs, but he can only start two. And Ivory looked good, yeah, but McCoy is maybe a little banged up. Behind him, not so great. So overall, though, I'm going to take the number one fantasy score from last week, and there's a little homers in there. So fuck you. Wide receiver wise, Juan, you have the diverse group that everyone wants. Now you've got Terrence Williams filling in for Dez, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with old Juan on this one. Tight end, I don't know. I mean, I'll go with it's a draw to me. Maybe a little bit on Juan's side because Bennett is up and down. Yeah, he's never been really sexy or attractive to me. I don't know why. He's scored points in the past, but whatever. Barely, you got the edge. And then on D, you guys are drawn. So overall, though, Juan, you got the edge this week, in my opinion. It's only one man's opinion, but it's the commission's opinion. All right, so let's go on to P-Man, Mr. Burns at Ty. QB, I'm going to go ahead and go with PFM. Go with, I know you guys think I'm crazy, but, honestly, I think he's going to get more chances than Russell. Russell is going to get the crap kicked out of him in Green Bay. Green Bay has lost to Seattle 3 times in a row, and they've all been in Seattle's house. Now Seattle is in Green Bay's house, and they will look for some revenge for these last several beatdowns that Seattle has served them. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with PFM here. And even if he started Cam, he may get some rushing yards out of that too for Mr. Burns. So even if it's just by the grouping here, since Ty only has one QB. So yeah, I'm going with P-Man. Running back, slight edge to Ty. Forsett and Randall. Maybe Forsett has a bounce back game. I don't know. Randall, who knows what's going on in that Dallas backfield. So Woody, what a surprise deal that was. And D'Angelo, I mean, that's a slick pick and a great fill-in for Le'Veon. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Tyler on that one. Wide receiver. Emmanuel has a tough matchup this week, but you know, you both have some decent defensive matchups this week on wide receiver. Tyler maybe a little bit easier. I'm going Tyler right here on wide receiver here. I'm going to take Ty. So tight ends, Tyler as well. Tai Chi, you've got Olsen. He was one catch away from being another one of those explosive tight ends from last week. Holy crap! Did anyone even freaking notice that? All those tight ends scoring massive points. It was an explosion. But yeah, I think Olsen has a bounce back, and I think Olsen will get the edge on this one. Tyler, also, I'm taking you on that Rams D for defensive pick here. Rams are tough. So, Ty, I've got you on the edge on this week. Cons, at Deputy. On to the Choco Tie division, by the way. The greatest division ever. Let's start with the QB. I think Eli will have a bounce back game, but, Sam will break in half. Bradford. I don't know about all that. If that's who you're starting, Jay, then I'm sorry. Stafford, he may not have looked that great, but boy, Sam Bradford is getting. If he gets hit like he did in that Atlanta game all season long, especially or even in the next week, his track record says he will break in half. So. Yeah, I will go with Cons only if he starts Stafford. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to Deputy. But anyways, Deputy, running back, I'm taking you. Charles is Charles, but Forte looks like a catch and run machine. Jay Stu, he's going to get the ball a ton just because they have no wide receivers there in Carolina. So and then Gio is a wild card for you. So the overall here, I'm going with Deputy. Wide receivers, it's a close race. I think Beckham will have a bounce back game. He was a little concussed. I hear rumors that he was a little concussed or something like that. I don't know. I haven't checked into it. But regardless, I think he has a bounce back game. AJ Green is the man, but Jay has more options at this spot. So overall, Cons for sure. Deputy, I am going to take you at the tight end position here. It is the Gronker. But how about that Kelsey, huh? How about that Kelsey? How about all those tight ends last week? My hell, waiver wire darlings. They are waiver wire darlings, so watch out for that. They both have tough defensive matchups this week for sure, but I will take the Gronker just because it's the Gronker. So, yeah, Deputy, I'll take you there. And Deputy D, I will take that Denver D. They're going to get some sacks. I don't know, the Fish are overrated. I don't know. I mean, they may not get as many sacks as Denver, so overall, I'm taking that Denver D. So, Deputy, I've got you the slight edge this week. I do. All right, so down to the doggies and the mules. QB, I'm going to take Drew Brees over Tampa Bay all day. Luck has got a tough matchup against the Jets. So, mules running back, I'm going to take you as well. Lynch is Lynch, and I think they'll play that smaller ball against Green Bay, although I don't know how successful it's going to be because Green Bay is going to want to rip them a new asshole. Abdullah, Minnesota, they should make the same mistake 2 weeks in a row. They do, shame on them. Overall, though, Murray against Dallas, there's no way Dallas is going to let DeMarco Murray run on them, and you know what I mean. Come on, doggies. Wide receiver, Kendall Wright, get gravy. And Jarvis Landry, that's a solid, safe pick. DeAndre Hopkins, fantastic for you doggies, but I don't know, Macklin is suffering from Kansas City disease where they just don't throw those guys the ball. Anybody. Wide receiver over there. So, I don't know. Alshon going against a tough D in Arizona. So, I'm going to go with mules on this one. Tight ends, I think you do have the edge here, doggies, because you guys will play small ball, I think, against Dallas. It's going to be more about catches and yards versus touchdowns, the small ball. So, Miller against San Francisco, that's a little tougher defensive matchup. But I don't think he'll have quite the catches and yards that Ertz will. So, I'm going to go ahead and give doggies there. And Eagles D as well, I will give that to doggies. Seattle at Green Bay on the road. Once again, they're just going up against Green Bay. And Green Bay is going to want to show Seattle something too. Everyone's got their eye on Seattle, so no Cam Chancellor either. So, yeah, that hurts. So, yeah, I've got mules winning that one. You notice I omitted pretty much all kickers. Kickers are people too, people. I know this. You don't have to tell me. I love them. But, they're pretty even Stevens. So, yeah, that's my picks for the week. One person hasn't paid. You know who you are. Give me the money. I'm going to send TJ to break your freaking knee. Having said that, have a great week too, people. And you have any questions, just let me know. Love ya.